Let me hear that voice. I haven't heard that voice in a while.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever in the world you are, and you're tuned into the number one Caribbean radio station, and that's The Voice. And this is WZOP, WZPP, WHOT, and Flex TV. And we're live in Jamaica at Rebel Salute 2023, the 29th staging.
Yes.
Right now we have Beenie Man and it's Moses Davis.
Yes.
Today he's Moses Davis. Otherwise, or not, you don't know. Beenie Man, he's live on stage.
Yes.
Right now, giving a marvelous
stellar performance as usual.
As usual, it's Beenie Man. You're gonna expect that. We have quite a few more artists coming up. We have I Obtain. Yes. We have also TJ, who is also gearing up to go and perform. And I think Luciano, if I'm not mistaken, is also. So we have about 3 artists left to go before the curtains has, come to an end.
And another great edition. But before we even get to that, how do you feel about Rebel Salute 2023 thus far? The 2 nights, last night and tonight. Because last night you duck out for at the 5 o'clock a morning now. Because say, hey, listen to me, man. We are looking for Mschin. We are trying to radio
Mschin was
and can't find Mschin. We're looking at the tour bus. Mschin fast asleep at the tour bus.
No, guys, I had a headache, a migraine, so I had to go and lie down. Right now, I'm not lie my back. I kill people. Listen, by the time I reach back home, I'm going to lose about 100 pounds. I don't need to go to see Dr. Spectrum and all those people for doing a tummy tuck again. Because between going up the hill, down the hill, downstairs, upstairs, around the corner, try and get that artist, I lose 50 pounds.
I tell you.
tell you.
I was just saying to Lisa just now that, Lisa B, listen, it's worth every moment. It's worth every cramp, every pain. I had a muscle spasm today.
Listen.
I've not had one in a while.
It was very, very, very good. Very, very good. And today, earlier we had... Yes. Of course, the minister herself, Oliver Babsy Grange, doing an interview, talking. We all know that when it comes down to entertainment, she is the boss. She is the queen when it comes down to entertainment and the culture and all of these things. And she also had with her the Minister of Sports from Trinidad and Tobago, who, she's flying early from what I understand, just to be a part of this event right here. But I'm so blessed to be, on my left side right here. I am standing beside one of, the veteran in the broadcasting business, Mr. Clinton Lindsay. Mr. Lindsay, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just want to give my summary.
Yes.
Coming down to the end of the 2-night festival here. And again, after the pandemic, last night was good, but tonight extremely better.
Good.
Wow, yes.
Some very outstanding performances last night. Glenn Washington.
Yes.
Tonight we have George Nooks, Beenie Man is on stage now. Mm-hmm. And I think, reggae, a lot of people want to write it off for the new beats that they have today.
True.
But look at the crowd.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Look at the crowd.
Yes.
And if it's packaged right, reggae will be around for the next 1,000 years.
Oh,
yes, it will. Yes, it will. And not only that, we had Joshi who performed yesterday, and for a youngster he's in his 20s, he did a marvelous performance yesterday. He had a crowd growing, and the positivity that flowed out of his mouth. Listen, I'm so proud of him.
That's the guy that Muta Baruka
that Muta Baruka embraced, and everybody I understand. But he did a marvelous performance. And what he said, I'm not perfect. He looked at himself and said, listen, I'm not perfect.
Right.
Stop killing brother, stop killing your sisters, stop killing women, stop doing all of these unnecessary stuff. And I'm so proud of him to be saying that to the youths out there, and I hope they just follow in his footsteps.
What I noticed though, here, I noticed that the good reggae music is more appreciated by the older crowd.
Crowd.
I see young people more into what they call the new beat,
trap,
trap music,
and the Afro beats. And
it depends on how they were grown. Because my daughter is 21 years old, and she can tell you she songs from the 50s.
Wow.
So it depending on how they were grown.
So it's the household.
Right, parenting, but also I always hear Mikey Mike said it, and quite a few other persons in the industry, that we need to have a school to teach them, make them understand the whole dynamic of reggae music and where it's coming from. It's not just going into a studio and you just pad it up and just go on a computer and do that. You have to understand the whole dynamics of music and the instruments and everything for you to really get the feel of good reggae, authentic reggae music.
And let me not fail to commend you guys.
Yes.
In the 2 nights I've been here, I must honor to you, TC, you, all the entire team.
Thank you.
Because I believe you have outdone all the local fly-by-night shows. I can say it. I can say it.
That's what I love about this Lindsay.
It's a thrill. Listen, I am honored. I'm honored.
If you notice, we get the big stars.
Yes.
Yes. And from them, you mentioned the station, Florida,
right,
America. They all want to come.
They all want to be a part of the platform.
First year covering Rebel Salute.
No, this is actually our second year. We came in 2020, but they had that heavy rain, you know, and you know the pandemic happened, and then we're back here today. This year, 2023, 3 years after.
Because you have done an outstanding job. And I'm not just saying one person, I'm saying the team.
Thank you. We thank you so much.
I'm glad I'm a part of it. I
was just about to say that we want to thank you too because of your close relationship with some of these artists.
Yes.
Because I noticed something this past 2 nights, that some of the artists them literally don't want to do interview.
Right.
Yes. You know, they just want to work and get out, and that's it. And because of your relationship with some, they were able to come and then just do one interview, and that's it. They don't want to do anymore.
There are some of them that I have to assure them that I am part of it.
Right.
So, you know, but I'm not going to do the interview. You know, it would be...
That's how we have the professionals. We have Lisa B and we have TC. And both of them have done a very marvelous job. But you know what I liked about Rebel Salute this year? It's a mixture of young and mature, and I'm gonna say old. I'm gonna say a mixture of young and mature, because in 2020 I don't think they had the youngsters lined up
I remember
for this.
They did.
So it was a good look this year to see that they actually had the youngsters, and this is a great platform for them. You can come, you can take the stage, you can perform without DJing bad word, if you tell everybody to jump up and, jump off of the bridge and all of these things.
Yes.
And this is I think this is also a good platform for a lot of them to learn to practice, to perform without using indecent language.
Funny, right, so true.
So, on behalf of my staff, I just want to congratulate you guys.
Thank you so much.
Doing this fun. And I think, having the minister here, Minister of Culture, Bob the Great, I mean, that is a big milestone for you guys.
Oh, yes, it was.
That's a big step,
Because she, on a whole, is responsible for, let's say, entertainment.
Right, and sports.
So it's very much fitting for her to be at this event, and of course being active too. She don't just attend the event.
No.
She partaking. She would stop and take picture with, she would talk to an artist here.
Another thing you have the advantage of, the music, the artist. So I noticed when you were talking with Capleton didn't want to stop talking.
True.
Richie Stevens didn't want to stop because Leroy Sibbles last night. Because the music, the artist.
Yes.
The other guys, them just for the night.
Oh, yes. Because what happened is now, after tonight, you won't hear them play a Leroy Sibbles. I won't hear them do a showcase and, a Capleton like that.
Yes.
However, it continues.
Yes.
You will hear a Leroy Sibbles tonight, tomorrow, and weeks after weeks, you'll still hear us.
I mean, we build them.
Of course.
We build these artists. So these young kids can now for one night carry on as if, you know. But anyhow, that's another time.
I've heard so many stories, though. Thanks.
Sisters and
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't forget the Jamaica International Music Awards is coming up on February 28th, and you have various artists and categories you can go and cast your vote. You have Best Female Album /EP, Best Male Album /EP. You have Best New Artist, Best New Reggae /Dancehall Artist. You have Best Song of the Year. Sorry, you have the Song of the Year.
I remind them of the date.
Right.
Also.
You have Best Events in Jamaica. We have Best Events in South Florida. Listen, Best DJs in Jamaica, Best DJs in South Florida. And then we have quite a few awards that we will give out that is not going to be on the voters list. Like we have the Philanthropist Award, which will be honored to or presented to Miss Oliver, the Honorable Bobsy Grange. And we also have the Humanitarian Award, which will be going to the Counsel General, Mr. Oliver Meir. And you know,
it was good to see him too.
Yes, it was very good to see him. Yeah. And you know, we have quite a few going to be honoring Inner Circle. Also going to be honoring King Yellowman.
Nice.
Sister Nancy. Nice. All of those, Miss Marcia Griffiths, the foundation artists as we go along. So each year we will pick or we will choose those legends to honor as we go.
It's about time.
Okay.
Yes, so it's February the 28th is our second staging. It's JIMA, the Jamaica International Music Awards. It's owning and honoring your music. It's time for us to honor and own our music instead of waiting on the Grammys.
True that.
All right, so on behalf, we want to thank you guys for doing a fantastic job. And again, I'm very happy to be a part of this organization. Even though my role is still undefined.
Your role, no, trust me, your role in here and with this organization, trust me, it is valuable. I want to say, listen, we have to say thanks to Mikey Mike.
Yes.
For letting this happen, for us to come together as a team, because remember at the end of the day we are one Caribbean no matter what it is.
Yes.
And with this merger we will take South Florida and the world on a different level.